Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to another Made in Minutes. Okay, today we are going to be creating a card using this new stamp set, Hey There Little Lady, along with the new stitched starburst dies. Okay, so I'm going to just quickly I'm going to show you the card. Okay. This is the card right here. Now, okay, so basically everything's pretty straightforward on this card, but I want to show you how to create a card using our new dies, and you could do this with any shape dies here. How to go ahead and create this in your machine. So basically that's all I'm going to show you. I'm not going to show you everything else because everything else is pretty straightforward. I just basically use the stamps and die cuts for everything. Everything is from that Hey There Little Ladybug, okay? So I'm going to show you how to, unfortunately my video camera won't be able to reach my machine, otherwise it just won't work actually. So I'm going to show you right now how I did it, okay? So I have a magnetic, the magnetic one for my Vagabond, and this is the metal, so hopefully it's not blinding you there. This is that metal adapter. I always keep it in here, okay? Someone said that theirs curl up sometimes, and that is definitely going to happen if you keep using it and taking right back out. So what I do is I keep it on here permanently. I keep it onto my magnetic platform, and then I put my clear one on top. That's how it doesn't get all messed up, okay? So what I'm going to show you here, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to put it on your plate so you could get that effect. So basically what you want to do is make sure, so remember this part here, let me see if you, so this part here is going to go through the machine, okay? Let me zoom out here for you. Okay, so this part here is going to go through my Vagabond, and you could do this with your Cuttlebug, your Big Shot, your Teresa Collins eBosser. Those are some compatible machines to go with this. So what you want to do is grab your paper. So this is 5 this way by 5 and I'm sorry, 5 by 11, and I scored it at 5.5. So basically what you want to do is just make sure you have your score line here. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but this is the score line right there. You want to make sure that lines up right at the edge hanging off your platform, because this part here is the one that's going to be going through your machine. So in my case it'll be going through my Vagabond, okay? So what I usually do, just to make sure this paper doesn't move, I just put a little post-it note piece of tape there, okay? And then you want to grab your die. So I use the biggest one. You could do however you want. If you just want a half of a shape of this, you could do it like half off, just like so. But in the card that I made, I did it kind of hanging off like so. So there's about, I just kind of counted like 4 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just hung that amount off at the bottom, okay? So you make sure you hang it off, okay? Because if you put it all onto the platform, the whole thing will cut out and that won't work, okay? So I also just put another post-it tape there just to make sure that doesn't go anywhere, okay? So, and then after that part is done, you want to go ahead and get your next plate. Okay, you're going to get your next plate, and then you're going to go ahead and put it right on top. So basically this is what it's going to look like, okay? It's going to be hanging off, and you're going to run it through your machine on this end here, okay? And then after you do that, this is the way it's going to come out, just like so, okay? So what you want to do, it's already scored there, so what you want to do is just go ahead and just fold it over. Oops. On the score line there. And then you're going to go ahead and just take your scissors and you're going to trim this part right there, okay? So let me go ahead and show you how I did it, like on this one here. You see how I just trimmed that? So that's the way it's going to look. So basically the easiest way to do it, you could go ahead and just grab your scissors, and then you could go ahead and just trim that part right there. And then this one on this side as well. So that's basically how it's going to look right here. But of course that looks sloppy because I did it like really quick. This one's a little bit more straighter because I did it with my trimmer, okay? So now if you want this bottom part to be longer of the card, you could just leave it like that and just trim the top portion, the top and the bottom, okay? But I just want it off a little, so I think I have it like at 4 inches. And the best way for you to go ahead and do that is just go ahead and just grab your T-square ruler. Well, if you don't have a T-square ruler, I'm pretty sure you could just eyeball it without using this, but this seems to help me get my straight lines. So I want to make sure it's at 4 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and just make my line here at 4, okay? And then I want to trim this off because I want the top and the bottom card to be the exact same size as my little starburst. So I'm just going to go ahead and just, oops, okay, line this up here. Just like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and just put a line straight across there. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing for the bottom portion, okay? Which that looks about right there, okay? And then last, you're going to go ahead and just grab your trimmer. I'm just going to grab mine really quick here. And then you're just going to trim on those lines. Now, if you don't want to put the whole line down like that, you totally don't have to. I just find it makes it easier for me to do so. And then the last one at the bottom. Okay? And then that's how you get your card. Now, there could be a simpler way to this, but this is my version of how I got this to work. And this is how I was able to create this cutie patootie card like so. Now this is just some cheap cardstock that I decided to use because I didn't want to waste any good one since I wanted to do a few samples for you. So that's about it, everyone. So basically what I did with this card, I just added some, colored it in from, I couldn't find my Inktense pencils. I'm not sure what I did with them. But I actually used my old Stampin' Up! Watercolors to do the ladybugs and the leaves, and I just used my Tim Holtz Distress ink, the Mermaid Lagoon, to go ahead and just, sponge on, use my little sponge dauber to go ahead and just sponge on the background of the circle. And that circle comes from my the Bunch of Fun circle dies. And then last but certainly not least, I added some Pretty Pink Posh, the little 4mm size, the sparkling clear sequins. I love those things. And then I'm not sure if I said this earlier, but I used my glossy accents here to add, just look like a little wet drops on the little leaves, okay? Okay, that is it for my card, everybody. Don't forget to visit my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com to see what the rest of my awesome design team has done for this Made in Minutes. And also I wanted to give you the not so good news on all of the orders. Like I said on Friday, all of the orders were supposed to ship out today, okay? As we were trying to get all the packages together over the weekend, we noticed there was a little slight problem with a few of the stamp sets, which was odd because this never ever happened at all in the 4 years that I've been doing this. So we never came across a situation like this. So Thankfully, thank God, we caught it before all of the orders shipped out. Otherwise, it would have been a even bigger mess, okay? So let's just say I was able to catch somebody, and I explained to them what was going on, and they are going to go ahead, and they said they were going to ship me out overnight the new sets. So I will get them tomorrow evening. So today is Monday, and I'm not going to get them till tomorrow, which is Tuesday, July 21st in the evening. So of course, when I get them, post office is going to be closed. So there's nothing I could really do about it then, but they will all be shipped out this Wednesday, July 22nd at July 22nd, 2015, just so you'll know, just in case you're watching this ahead of time earlier. But that's when all of the orders will go out. Again, I apologize for this. This has never happened, and it won't ever happen again. I could guarantee you that. So that is the update on the orders. Unfortunately, I wish this is the day I should have been telling you all orders are out. Start stocking your mail, people, but unfortunately I cannot. I've been sick to my stomach for the last couple of days over this, and my family keeps telling me just to stop because I was literally making myself sick. You know, they were trying to explain to me that it wasn't my fault, but you know what I'm saying? It just, I know it's not, but it's like I wish I had more control over it, and I don't. And I just feel really bad because I don't like saying stuff and it doesn't happen, okay? So, like I said, again, they will all go out on Wednesday. So if any of you have any other questions, feel free to email me at It's info@my-creative-timeforme.com. Okay, everybody. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your patience, everyone. If something happens sooner, which I doubt, I will keep you posted. And newsletters also going to be going out today too, as well, regarding this. Okay, everybody. So thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you all back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.